Let's talk some Notre Dame recruiting. Let's bring in Mike Singer here. Mike, the weekend started with a bang. Joey O'Brien, number 40 overall prospect, commits to the Irish. Not far behind him, Kerry Adams, number 67 overall. I mean, we are talking the elite of the elite committing to the Irish. What's going on in South Bend, Mike Singer?
They're getting all their targets. Josh, this is a run for Notre Dame that we have not seen before. Like thinking back to last year, Notre Dame would have a lot of top targets on campus and unable to close with some of these like just elite prospects, some of the drama-filled recruitments. Notre Dame unable to land some of those guys last year, especially at the receiver position. Well, that's just not the case right now. They're basically getting everybody. Like the Michigan running back commit, like that the Wolverines just got. Sometimes you do have to go down the board and take some of those guys. Notre Dame is pretty much getting all of their top targets right now. I've been covering Notre Dame for 6 years, which is not the longest time in the world, Josh, but it's also not an insignificant amount of time. 6 years is a good chunk of time to cover recruiting. This run they're on right now is by far the best that I've seen. I mean, look, Ben Morrison just went in the second round. That's an elite cornerback. Leonard Moore is going to be a future first round pick too. Like Mike Mickens has done a tremendous job specifically at the corner position and in the past few years as Notre Dame's DB's coach. But those guys were like high 3-star, low 4-star type guys. Now you're getting the two that you just mentioned, who that may come in as corners, by the way, and they're like between 6'2" and 6'4", like top 50 type talents, along with Aiden Pouncey, who's an elite guy, and Chasten Smith, who picked Notre Dame over Clemson and Texas A&M in December. This is just a different level than we're used to seeing at Notre Dame. It's not like the developmental guys. We'll land a few top 100 players, but that's about it. Notre Dame is just really racking it up right now. That national championship appearance is kind of showing proofs in the pudding with Marcus Freeman. Like there's no more, hey, this is what we're going to be in a couple years. This is what we are right now.
Yeah. And there's two more uncommitted targets on campus. Offensive tackle Charlie, is it Thom?
Charlie Tom. Yeah, Charlie Tom.
Charlie Tom. And defensive lineman Elijah Golden. Any more commitments coming this weekend?
I don't know about this weekend specifically, but I'm going to kind of go back to what I was just saying. Notre Dame's right now, let me just go to this real quick, Josh. My coworker Kyle Kelly did an article, and it was looking at all the uncommitted official visitors that Notre Dame's had in the Marcus Freeman era. How many actually commit to the Irish? So you enter June as an uncommitted target. How many commit to Notre Dame? It was about 35 to 40%. Somewhere around there. That's the amount of guys that Notre Dame was landing, the uncommitted June official visitors. They may be at like 85 to 90% for all of their guys. So they had 9 uncommitted guys last week. Notre Dame, for that June 13th weekend, that is, I think Notre Dame may get between 7 to 9, so 7 or 9, all of them, and then 2 uncommitted guys. Charlie Tom, his mom graduated from Notre Dame. He's a developmental offensive tackle, but Notre Dame's got 5 other offensive linemen already. So you could definitely take maybe the chance isn't the right word, but you could take a swing on him. He's got some kind of Joe Alt traits to him as a tight end turned offensive tackle. And then Elijah Golden, I like Notre Dame to beat Alabama for that 4-star defensive lineman in the Sunshine State. Hearing tremendous things about how his visit went. So yeah, this Notre Dame class, it's looking like it's got the potential to be their first top 5 class, and I think it does in years.
It really does. That's what we've been talking about. Is it going to be top 5 or is it going to be top 3? Now, we're going to go to Texas next. We got a lot of Texas fans in the chat right now, so we can't wait to get there. But speaking of Texas, have you been keeping an eye on that Caden Finley visit this weekend?
Oh, yeah, Notre Dame fans have been as well. I'm going to hang on and listen to what Justin Wills has to say because I'm hearing positive buzz about where Notre Dame's at after that Texas visit. And it's been interesting, Josh. You've covered recruiting for such a long time. It's like when it looks like a 2-horse race, not to discount Texas A&M or UCLA, but it really does seem to be between Notre Dame and Texas. And it's like this side feels good. This side feels good. Well, which one is it? I think we're starting to get a better sense that Texas feels like they may have more work to do. Notre Dame has been uber confident for months now. He visited unofficially like 10 days before his Notre Dame official visit just to hang out with the players, comes back. I think that like Notre Dame is where Finley wants to be. Just that Texas pull with him being a legacy and it's in state and all those things. I think that's very strong. But I think Notre Dame wins out. It's where he wants to be at the end of the day. That's at least my read, but we'll see what Justin has to say.
Yeah, well, Notre Dame fans, you guys are the real experts. Get in the chat. How do you think the Irish finished this class? Who are the most important targets? Let us know. Comment section below. All right, Mike Singer, it's going to be a busy day over on Blue and Gold. Thank you for dropping by the Inside Scoop.
Anytime, Josh.